What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show back with another video. Now today I want to talk about a couple of things. Now first of all, Disgaea 6 Complete Edition is coming out, and I'm not really against having complete editions because I do love like Persona 5 Royal or whatever, but I feel like with this one it's a little bit weird. I don't know, I don't necessarily know how I feel about this one in particular because even though it was actually data mined and it obviously said it wasn't going to only be for Switch, I actually feel kind of bad, man, that I bought Disgaea 6 on Switch. If I'm be honest, I feel real bad. Well, not necessarily bad, but I do feel a little bit conflicted because even though I didn't actually finish the game, I did spend money on a inferior version thinking that this was going to be a Switch exclusive. Now for me, buying a new Disgaea game is like automatic content because they literally have so many hours into the game. Like, you can just spend hours upon hours doing little intricate systems or whatever, and after actually playing the game, I'm trying to decide whether I want to go ahead and buy the complete edition. The reason why I say that is that obviously this is a way different version of Disgaea games than previous entries. This one is a lot easier. It has like, it's basically like it has mechanics of auto AFK, and there's ways you can kind of cheese that so you become so powerful that nothing in the game can really even hurt you. And for me, that's always been a point of longevity within the game. Like for me, I've always felt like if a game isn't at least a little bit difficult, there's really no fun value in it for me. That's just me specifically. I'm not talking for everyone that's played the game. It's a cool game. I enjoy it for what it is. Like I said, I haven't finished it, which is a main reason I might get the version on PS4 and PC and PS5. Just simply because it'll have better frame rate, the animations look better, it'll just look all around better than it was on Switch. All in all though, even though it wasn't the greatest Disgaea game, it was still better than a lot of games that come out today. It really is how fun you want to make it, I suppose. For me, I feel like if a game has an easy difficulty, I'll get tempted. If a game gets too hard, and I'll just try to go for the easy mode. But if I'm being honest, I feel as though Disgaea 6 is okay with the difficulty. Like if you decide to like break the AFK system, which you can definitely do, you can just leave the system on and run auto AFK, and you can like run little setups that'll make you get like infinite amounts of EXP. Which can break, basically, like, it's like putting cheats into your game, basically. You'll be very overpowered. Every different enemy that you face, you know, you'll just destroy. I do agree with people on the front that they did say that they felt like this should have been specifically something that was unlocked post-game. But you get this feature really early because it is a main feature of the game. It's a main point of the game in general, and it makes sense that you would get this very early. But if we're talking about the complete edition, it'll obviously have all DLCs, so that's really cool. It'll look better, it'll feel better because of the frame rate, and it's a very good reason to get it. What I'm saying is that if you haven't played Disgaea 6 or you haven't played far into it, I played pretty far into it. If you haven't played far into it and you love Disgaea games, you just really couldn't get down with the Switch version because it just did not look good to you, I'll definitely get this one. 3D models kind of threw me off a little bit. I'm more of a sucker for going back to them old 2D models, but you know, it is what it is at this point. I'm not really gonna complain. One thing I will say though, if you do plan on getting this one, just know that it is just as wacky as the other ones. It does cut out a lot of features like magic change and stuff. It really does nothing to like advance the series, if I'm gonna be honest. I hate comparing things, but if I'm gonna be honest, we have to do this from on forward. Now, Pokemon just made a big W by making Pokemon Legends, but let's be honest, they've had a lot of fails. Disgaea has had a lot of great games. Every game they've made has been getting better and better. This one specifically isn't worse, it just doesn't do things to enhance the franchise, in my opinion. It feels very stale. Like, I don't too much care for any of the things that makes this game specifically exclusive to Disgaea 6. And I was thinking that maybe some of this stuff could have been the result of it only being on Switch, but no, honestly, Disgaea 5, which was a multi-platform game, was able to do a lot of these different quality of life changes and abilities, overlords. Honestly, from what I've seen, overlords are only in Disgaea 5, but it sucks because it's literally, they take it out like the next game. And I was okay with that being like a game exclusive, but it seems like there's really adding nothing new into the game. Like I said, there is a new feature that they've added to the game, but this is one that I hope they don't actually continue to do, and that's the auto AFK. They call it like the resurrection system, basically. That's something that's a little bit different, and it's cool. I honestly like the protagonist or whatever. I could care less for some of the characters. I really like the Money King. He's pretty cool. Some of the characters are just characters you've seen in Disgaea before. Very fun and very wacky, but other than that, you can't be looking for something too deep in this game. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Are you guys picking up Disgaea 6 Complete Edition? Honestly, it's still kind of up for grabs for me. I just don't really know if I want to kind of jump back into it. The original game on Switch was a worse version, but it's pretty much still the same versions you're going to be getting with Complete Edition. And for me, honestly, I couldn't really get into the story. Like I said, I have played and completed multiple Disgaea games. And when I say the completed, I mean putting hundreds of hours into it. So I'm not saying that from the perspective of somebody that doesn't know what Disgaea is all about. It's fun, it's wacky, it's just great in general, but this one in particular felt like a step back. So with that being said, guys, thanks for watching, like I said, and I'll see you guys next video.